हेलो टीचर, बात हो गया।
सर ज्वाइंट हुआ है क्या?
Yes, sir, he's joining.
ओके ओके ओके।
गुड इवनिंग सर।
गुड इवनिंग सर, गुड
सर
इवनिंग।
मैं कॉलेज आईडी वाले से लिंक से करता हूँ सर, इसमें वो शेड आ रहा है थोड़ा, मैं उससे करता हूँ।
ओके सर, ओके ओके। ऑल द बेस्ट सर।
हाँ सर, गुड इवनिंग सर।
गुड इवनिंग सर, गुड इवनिंग। वेलकम सर, ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू।
ईशा, कैन
I
वी
think
स्टार्ट
we
नाउ?
should
Yes, sir. Push start.
because we have other meeting also at 6 o'clock.
यस।
Good evening, everyone. I Kusha on behalf of N.S.S cell of University of Mumbai, N.S.S Unit B28 and Department of English of Nagidas Khandwala College of Commerce, Arts and Management Studies, Autonomous, which has organized university level webinar of soft skill development, extend a warm welcome to a speaker for today, Dr. Vivek J. Chaube. Our director, Dr. Mrs. Ansi Jose, Principal Professor Dr. Mosmi Datta, Vice Principal and IQAC Coordinator Dr. Mona Mehta, Area Coordinator Western Suburban District of University of Mumbai, and N.S.S Program Officer Dr. Vivek J. Chaube, Dr. Vaishali Ghodeswar, and HOD of English Department, Professor Neeta Dhote, Convener of the program, Assistant Professor Nand Kishore Sonar, N.S.S Program Officer of other districts of Maharashtra, our N.S.S faculty and student participants from guest and host colleges. It is our tradition to begin any program with our college anthem and followed by N.S.S song.
दे मुझे स्वर भारती दे, गीत देश जगा सकूं। दे मुझे स्वर भारती दे, गीत देश जगा सकूं। दे विधाता ज्ञान वह भारत भविष्य बना सकूं। दे विधाता ज्ञान वह भारत भविष्य बना सकूं। दे मुझे स्वर भारती। सत्य की ही राह पर चलने की शक्ति दे मुझे। सत्य की ही राह पर चलने की शक्ति दे मुझे। झूठ भ्रष्टाचार से लड़ने की शक्ति दे मुझे। झूठ भ्रष्टाचार से लड़ने की शक्ति दे मुझे। मातु पितु गुरु बड़ों का मैं नाम जग में बढ़ा सकूं। मातु पितु गुरु बड़ों का मैं नाम जग में बढ़ा सकूं। दे विधाता ज्ञान वह भारत भविष्य बना सकूं। दे मुझे स्वर भारती। भी भावना राष्ट्रीय हो, रहे भाईचारे से सभी, तू दुख को मिटा सकूं, दे विधाता ज्ञान वह भारत भविष्य बना सकूं, दे मुझे स्वर भारती। N.S. विद्यालयों से प्राप्त शिक्षा महान हो, N.S. विद्यालयों से प्राप्त शिक्षा महान हो, जो भी शिक्षित हो यहाँ वह नेक एक इंसान हो, जो भी शिक्षित हो यहाँ वह नेक एक इंसान। भावना उपजे मन में सबको मैं अपना सकूं, भावना उपजे मन में सबको मैं अपना सकूं, मैं बनूं इंसान अच्छा, जग में कीर्ति कमा सकूं, मैं बनूं इंसान अच्छा, जग में कीर्ति कमा सकूं, भारत भविष्य बना सकूं, भारत भविष्य बना सकूं। समाज के लिए उठे उठे, जगे स्वराष्ट्र के लिए जगे जगे, स्वयं सजे वसुंधरा सवार दे, स्वयं सजे वसुंधरा सवार दे। हम उठे उठे गजब हमारे संग साथियों, हम बढ़े तो सब बढ़ेंगे अपने आप साथियों, जमीन पे आसमान को उतार दे, जमीन पे आसमान को उतार दे, स्वयं सजे वसुंधरा सवार दे, स्वयं सजे वसुंधरा सवार दे। गाँव और शहर की दूरियों को काटते चले, ज्ञान को प्रचार दे प्रसार दे, ज्ञान को प्रचार दे प्रसार दे, स्वयं सजे वसुंधरा सवार दे, स्वयं सजे वसुंधरा सवार दे। और नारियां रहे सदा, बड़े बड़े बनों की शान ओढ़ती रहे धरा, तरक्कियों की एक नई कतार दे, तरक्कियों की एक नई कतार दे, स्वयं सजे वसुंधरा सवार दे, स्वयं सजे वसुंधरा सवार दे। ये जाति धर्म बोलियां बने न शूल राह की, बढ़ाए मेल प्रेम की अखंड विचारों की।
सद्भावना से ये चमन निखार दे,
सद्भावना से ये चमन निखार दे। स्वयं सजीव सुंदरा सवार दे,
स्वयं सदैव सुंदरा सवार दे।
उठे समाज के लिए उठे, उठे जगे स्वराष्ट्र के लिए जगे, जगे स्वयं सदैव सुंदरा सवार दे,
स्वयं सदैव सुंदरा सवार दे,
स्वयं सदैव सुंदरा सवार दे।
स्वयं सदैव सुंदरा सवार दे।
Thank you, everyone. Before we begin, I would like to read out the rules once. Participants are requested to keep their video off and audio on mute. Please do not present their screen during the webinar. If you have any question during the webinar, please type them in the chat box. We have set time aside for questions towards the end of the webinar. Without further delay, our volunteer Tanvi will like to introduce our speaker for today, Dr. Vivek J. Chaube. Over to you, Tanvi.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I would like to introduce our speaker for today, Dr. Vivek J. Chaube. Sir is working in N.S.S. Khanwala College since June 2012. He has a total teaching experience of 15 years. Moreover, he is the N.S.S. program officer and the area coordinator of Western Suburban District, Malad. He was contingent leader, University of Mumbai, at National Adventure Camp at Hatkoti, Shimla, HP in 2018. He has adopted Arnala village and Belkadi at Kaman in Palghar district. Currently, the adopted village is Buigaon, Vasai, Palghar district. He has organized many outreach activities in adopted areas and created awareness among the masses in villages. He gave importance to sensitization programs to promote inclusive education. He encouraged N.S.S. volunteers and students to visit Umaid Diocesan Charitable Trust for Handicapped Jeevan Sahara Charitable Trust Old Age Home, as well as Silver Ealing Foundation, which is dedicated organization for senior citizens and family members. During pandemic, online activities were carried out to promote awareness in the area-related environmental and social activities, Swachh Bharat, Digital India, holistic health, including yoga, soft skill development programs at district and university levels. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanvi. At the outset, my sincere thanks to convener of this soft skill development program, our best friend and our colleague, Professor Nandakishore Sonar sir.
Thank
My
you, sir.
sincere thanks to University, OSD, N.S.S, Professor Sushil Kumar Shinde sir, the Director of N.S.S, Puranik sir, and all our N.S.S program officers, as well as the present N.S.S volunteers and students. The today's topic, which is very much related to your day-to-day activities, because this is something which all the N.S.S volunteers have experienced in last 1 year, and those who are senior in last 2 years. There are few volunteers who continue even NSS after second year because they have that, I generally say कि उनके खून में NSS चला गया है. That means they are so inspired by the NSS activities that even in third year, and some of the senior students, you must have seen that even after 4, 5, 6 years, 10 years, they come to the college and they do visit to NSS, room and interact with you. So NSS is something, it is one of the platform I have seen, because whatever I'm saying, it is my personal experience, and what I'm sharing is experience learned from you people. And even when I joined NSS as a program officer, as a committee member in college, I was knowing nothing about NSS. In our college days, we were knowing कि हाँ ठीक है, ये लोग कुछ झाड़ू वाड़ू मारते हैं, कुछ सफाई अभियान करते हैं, कुछ नाटक करते हैं, इतना ही. जैसे आप लोग बोलते हो ना कि सर कुछ लोगों के मन में ऐसा रहता है, तो वही परसेप्शन मेरे भी मन में था. But when I joined our college and when I was in my committee, then our mentors, Prabhu sir, Dongre sir, and the guidance from Sushil Sinde sir, Bidwe sir and Puranik sir, all these, people made us to grow, nurture and grow. That is very important. In college, the efforts and as well as confidence shown by our director madam, NC madam, principal madam, Professor Dr. Moshmi Datta, ex vice principal Professor Vijay Suchak, everyone, I will thank all of them, that they have molded me, in a such a way that now I think synonymous, it has become synonymous, that NSS and Chaube sir. But here, whatever I have learned, it is through you people. First of all, this. Secondly, the personality development. My PPT is ready. I'm going to share it, but generally, you all know that I generally never, teach as per the PPT. But whatever I'm sharing, it is my experience, and then I will go according to PPT also. So here, I have seen many students, in the past as well as in present, and even some of you are very close. So I will not name personally, but I have seen transformation in their behavior, and especially after the NSS special camp. In general activities throughout the year, students are working, some are leading, some are in charge of certain activities. But after the camp, I think Kush will agree with me that there is transformation 360-degree. Some of them, they don't transform, they just change for 120, 90 degree, some say 180. That is also good, there is some change. So Sonar sir's dictum, whatever he's saying, that change is permanent, that is coming true as far as NSS is concerned. And it transform, it changes for your good, your interaction with the society, your handling or managing certain events. So one NSS volunteer
So your voice
you can
is
say attending very costly, the personality development sessions by paying 20,000, 1 lakh rupees, 50,000 rupees, and becoming just an NSS volunteer gives you everything. It makes you manager, it makes you leader, it makes you very good communicator. I've seen throughout my last 10 years experience, I've seen in NSS the first year volunteers who were not able to speak, who were having fear of stage, who were means they were having stage fear, they could not stand and speak. Even they can, if I say ki chalo ye candidate ko bolna hai, so they can speak for almost 30 to 40 minutes, and they have full of confidence. For last in 10 years, I have seen many NSS volunteers scoring very high grade, good marks. So they are, planning, they are managing, they are doing everything, and they are interacting with society. They are, what you can say, interacting in family. Many of your parents, they have approached us कि सर, मेरी बेटी मेरा बेटा जब से कैंप से आया है थोड़ा चेंज हो गया है, वो कुछ काम खुद की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी समझता है, उसके बिहेवियर में कुछ चेंज आया है. सो वट एवर आई एम टेलिंग यू, दैट इज changing your personality for good reasons. Now, may I share my PPT? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And for this PPT, Heath has helped me a lot. So thank you very much, Heath. And because I was in travel and I just guided her and she did everything. Can you see the screen is visible?
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will split. Okay. Is it okay?
Yes,
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 sir.
yes.
Yes, sir.
चलो ठीक. अच्छा ये स्प्लिट किया है ना. चलो. So today's topic is NSS and personality development. I've spoken, in the beginning itself, that NSS is knowingly, unknowingly, by working, by practice, by whatever you are experiencing, that is changes are occurring in your personality. This is my designation and other things. Here, the best thing in NSS some is, suppose you will say NSS motto. The best thing, the very motto itself is very catchy. I think on your t-shirts also it is written, not me, but you. What does it mean? Sonar sir every time speaks that NSS is speaking about what? Not me, but you. That is something where you are keeping society, you are keeping others first before you. That is the welfare of the society, the welfare of the people, the wellness of the people. Whatever good thing you aspire to give the society, it comes first, and then your self motive, your self objective becomes second. So service is your main motive. What is the purpose? That is education through service. It is one of the best example. NSS is something best example of experiential learning. I think you agree with me that once you get experience through NSS, it is lifelong. And secondly, you have achieved this, acquired through your own experience. That's why we call NSS as one of the major tools and major, what you can say, events in our life to change our personality. Secondly, this is something where it is voluntary activity. We are not pressurizing, even though in NSS, I think you all know that 10 marks are given. In the beginning itself, we say, okay, if you are coming for 10 marks, then you may experience later on, after doing so many activities, that whatever you thought of 10 marks, getting 10 marks in your grade card or point 0.1, whatever average you are going to get, that is secondary, that has become secondary. And now voluntarily students are participating, students are taking initiative. They are sometimes coming with proposals ki sir humko ye activity karna hai, sir we want to do this activities, even though sometimes we say nahi, now exams are there sir, just 2 days we will do this activity. What is that? It is the voluntary community service, which every NSS volunteer is following, and I think they are living it. Even in their day-to-day life, they are not doing it for marks. I have my 2 3 volunteers here present here, and I think today they are leading. They could not complete that particular requirement of going to camp, but I have seen that they have worked tirelessly for 2 years, in spite of realizing that they may not get certain, what you can say, credits of 10 marks. They're still working. That shows that they have that particular emotional attachment and determination to do the community service. So I thank all these volunteers. See, these are the community service. Some photographs I told Kate to include into our PPT. That is, see, they are with naval commanders, naval officers. They are with community. They are interacting with the people. They are interacting with women, with a child. They are interacting with doing some certain surveys, socio-economic surveys they are doing. So that shows the skill which they are inculcating by experience. So it is what? Personality development through experiences. This is here once again a cloth bag distribution is taking place, and one of our NSS volunteer, and it is not that only our volunteers are doing this. This is done by every college NSS unit. So I must thank entire NSS unit of University of Mumbai as well as all over India, that they are even if they are smaller in number, even if only 100 volunteers are there, even if there are 50 volunteers are there, they are actively participating. Out of them, I always say that even if suppose you are 200 and only 50% are active, then also our purpose is served. The society is made aware, society is sensitized through your activities, and which is going to give you such a lasting impact in your life. So you can see here they are distributing the cloth bag. Cloth bag is a very symbolic gesture. I think by distributing a cloth bag, I would not call it by money or prices, but what you are doing, you are making these people aware that please reduce the use of plastic. Now these vendors, out of, you can say, no option available, they distribute items in plastic bags, and that also which cannot be recycled. हियर और वॉलंटियर इज क्रिएटिंग अवेयरनेस कि देखिए ये बैग है, आप ले लीजिए, आप किसी भी कस्टमर को फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट दे दीजिए. Secondly, when volunteers from other colleges also they are doing this activity, and then we are distributing it to the public also. at particular market, at particular junction, you people are standing, and then you are distributing these cloth bags to those people who are coming to for shopping, or purchasing vegetables or purchasing certain items. Then they start realizing the importance of cloth bag. I think for last 10 years, my two cloth bags are always with me. That is because of NSS. Otherwise, I never used to prefer, cloth bags. So my personal experience I'm sharing you. So this can happen to many people, and all students here. It is a photograph of only one student, but it can go to grocery shop. It can go to vegetable vendor. It can go to fruit. Secondly, in making the enthusiasm which students show, I think in our college we had that cloth bag making and submission. So we got so many creative bags, so many attractive bags made by the students that we never expected. We thought that they will just have stitch a particular cloth bag and they will bring, but they are bringing with certain mottos, they are bringing with certain colors, they coming in different shapes, different designs. Even some of them could have been sold, that particular cloth bags, but we did not have that particular activity. So here this is something which is symbolic gesture, but making people aware about the social issues. That social issue is what? Reduce the use of plastic. तो आप लोग जो बोलते हो रिसाइकल करना है, या फिर हमको एनवायरमेंट को पोल्यूट नहीं करना है, वाटर लॉगिंग की जो समस्या है उसको दूर करनी है, तो अगर ये हम चीजें करेंगे कपड़े का, तो कपड़े का वेस्ट भी यूज हो जाएगा और प्लास्टिक का रिडक्शन भी कम हो जाएगा. एंड प्लास्टिक के बारे में मुझे ज्यादा नहीं बोलना है, बट यू ऑल नो दैट दिस इज समथिंग very important. Here another photo is there, that our students and students from other colleges, every colleges must have participated in unity for run, this particular event. And in that particular event, on I think 31st October it took place, and every year we are celebrating this unity run. And Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, in the memory of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the Iron Man of India. We call him a Bismarck of India, that unifying nature of our country. How the princely states were, brought into the Indian particular, what you can say, federal structure. How the princely states were convinced either by collaboration or by coercion, or you can say by, convincing them. That particular personality was none other than Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, our first home minister, you can say, and deputy prime minister of that time. So this is something where his role is so important as a freedom fighter, as the home minister of our country, in unifying the so many princely states. अगर मैं आपको बताऊं, even if some of you are not history students, there were 575 plus princely states in India. And Britishers, they had a particular motive. When they passed the India Independence Act, they had that particular motive, that Indian princely states will be major cause for disintegration of our country. Because every princely state, suppose smaller ones, they may come to India or Pakistan, but those which were larger and very powerful states like Hyderabad, Junagadh, Kashmir, they may refuse to join India, and then India will disintegrate into various factions. But all their, what you can say, daydreaming, whatever authorities must have thought, British authorities, it was vanished when the action, or you can say when the decision making power of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel took place. So here through NSS, when we are celebrating, and we are having run for unity or unity run, that is something which is inculcating those values. And during those sessions, I think the authorities and the dignitaries, whosoever is coming, they must be speaking on the importance of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in unifying the country. And you should understand that this freedom struggle was not an easy task. So हम क्या कर रहे हैं, एक तरफ तो social problem, environmental problem की तरफ ध्यान दे रहे हैं, and secondly what we are focusing, we are just, what you can say, recalling, we are just appreciating the role of our freedom fighters, the role of our great leaders, and that was none other than Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. How this particular NSS is helping you? In my introduction, I told you that NSS helps you in different manners. First of all, it grow individually and also as a group. A particular student volunteer and even teachers. I have seen many teachers in last 10 years that they were appointed as program officers knowing nothing, but now they are expert in NSS activities. Volunteers, they were knowing nothing about NSS, but now they expert in NSS activities as well as social work. I think you may be knowing that many of NSS volunteers, they have their own NGOs and they are involved into themselves into social service. Many of them, they have done MSW courses from TIS, Tata Institute of Social Sciences. Why I'm telling you these examples, that you can also aspire to be like them, or you can have your own venture. You can have your own particular organization through which you can do the social service or social work. Secondly, your personality, individually you are going, and then you are growing in a group. I think group bonding, whatever activity we are taking place in NSS, either in special camping, what you can say activity as a special camp activity, or in regular activities when we are having any session on group bonding, and after that you have your changes in your approach in intra group as well as inter group, what you can say communication. Barabar hai na sir? Sonar sir. So how we are interacting within your
Yes, sir.
NSS
Yes,
unit,
sir.
and you are interacting with your other friends who are not in NSS. So you are learning, you are gaining that particular experience of personality development as an individual as well as in group. Secondly, the confidence level of every NSS volunteer. Hardly I have seen any student who could not have that confidence. But even the weakest of the weakest student or volunteer, I have told you that many of them, they were having stage fear. Even they could not spell, more than one or two sentences. Many of we have seen, Sonar sir will agree. Many of students, they used to cry when we used to ask question, or we used to say कि चलो अभी कुछ 2 minute बोलना है आपको. But within that 1 year or 2 years of activity, and especially in camp, they are so confident. They are so confident. They can communicate. They can tell their problems. They can give you the solution. They can come with any idea which is very positive, and it shows the confidence within them. How? Through NSS. By doing activities, they have learned, they have experienced it, and now it is shown in their personality. Develop leadership skill. I think I always say that every NSS volunteer is leader, and every NSS leader is volunteer. First of all, this you should keep in mind. Every the volunteers of other colleges and even volunteers from our college, you should always keep in mind that leadership means you are going to create other student volunteer, the others also, weaker section of the society, as leaders. Then automatically you become leader. Leader is not meaning that you are leading every activity and not allowing others to, what you can say, lead a particular activity. This is also being observed as a teacher, as a NSS program officers. We observe that, see, the volunteer is not giving this particular a student a chance to lead a particular event, so we directly assign certain activities to that student. And I have experienced that the student or volunteer who was considered to be weak in leadership quality, once you give that particular charge ki, theek hai, now you are responsible for this, he will do best of his efforts, best of his capacity, and he will try to get that particular things done. I think this soft skill development program for last 7 years we are doing, and for last 3 years online activities is been done. I think in last I think seventh day है ना sir, eighth day of this particular program, and we are going to start with the introduction of the topic.
9 days, sir. Hello, sir.
So I think he lost the network over there.
I think
Disconnect.
network issues. That's why. Huh?
This is plan B. See, can you see the PPT?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, sir.
Please share it again.
Ah, yes,
Please
yes,
share it again.
yes. Again,
Yes.
I'm. Uh, so this is something which we have to be ready. 2 minutes है sir.
Yes. Yes. Okay, sir.
It is a problem in our area that sometimes network goes. I think now it is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is, I was talking about the different, you are coming in contact with different walks of life, different people from different walks of life. They are professionals, they are, traditional, they are, commercial activities they are doing. They may be illiterate people also, they may be coming in your contact, and everything gives their own experience. कभी भी किसी को छोटा मत समझो. जैसे रहीमदास जी बोलते हैं ना कि जहां पे सुई काम कर सकती है वहां तलवार काम नहीं करती है. तो कभी भी बड़े को देख के छोटे को मत छोड़ दीजिए, और कभी भी बड़े को देखकर छोटे का अपमान भी मत करिए. हो सकता है वही छोटा आपके कभी काम आ जाए. अभी वो रहीम का दुआ मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है, लेकिन इसको ध्यान में रखिए कि जहां पर छोटे चीजों की भी जरूरत पड़ सकती है, एक टेलर की भी जरूरत हो सकती है, एक कॉबलर की भी जरूरत हो सकती है, उसके काम की वैल्यू, गांधी जी बोलते हैं, उसके काम की वैल्यू एक प्रोफेसर, एक डॉक्टर, एक इंजीनियर के काम की वैल्यू के बराबर ही है, कम नहीं है. एक इलिटरेट पर्सन को आप उसको ये मत सोचिए कि उसको कुछ नहीं आता है. ही मे बी गुड इन सम अदर स्किल, सम अदर आइडियाज, सो वी शुड रिस्पेक्ट. वेट 2 मिनट. There is disturbance in background. Some drill machine is going on. Now see here another photographs. It depicts what? It depicts that street play, training is going on. Or students have performed street play and they are performing a particular street play, correct? Now this is one area where your skill as an artist, as an actor, as well as within that short span of 8 to 10, what you can say, minutes, you are sensitizing people, you are making people aware about a social problem and trying to give the solution also. So one of the activities which every college, every NSS volunteer is doing is street play training and participating in street play competitions, as well as they are doing these activities voluntarily as well as planned activities on social themes at various locations, at public places, at various what you can say platforms, bus stops, and then they are propagating the social awareness. In that process they are learning. Don't you feel you are also learning when you are performing your street play? Even when you are conceptualizing the idea of doing a particular street play, then what will be the script, what will be the dialogue, what will be the dialogue delivery mode, everything is fine tuned by yourself. Sometimes we may give you certain hints, but I have seen that student volunteers, they are doing all these activities of their own, and then they are presenting it in the front of public, and the result is very good. They are being appreciated. And I think street play competitions are held in various colleges. Students are participating and they are performing, they are getting some achievements also, and they are getting awards also for this. So this is one activity which brings out what you can say actor as well as a sensitive person having empathy.
काय झालं की काय लिहिताय?
Sapna madam.
काय सांगते ते ऐकलं मी. काय म्हणतो?
सपना.
क्या उनको नोट करो.
हाँ ठीक है, ठीक, कोई बात नहीं, होता है. Then creativity. See, this is the doodle, the new format which I was not knowing, but students, they prepared this, the doodle. So it's a creative idea. They are showing many things in N.S.S what you are doing in this particular format of a doodle. So your creativity skill is coming out, your art, your what you can say craft skill, your drawing skill, your painting, everything is coming out of this. So N.S.S is giving you platform for acting. I think our college had 2 sessions on acting workshop university level. One was street play and the other was film and television acting workshop was held. We had more than 17 or 18 colleges participating. More than 70 students participated in those activities of 2 days. So here what I wanted to tell you, that personality develops through your experience while you are in N.S.S. This is the event which I was talking about, the street play training activity, and that particular session was held. And I think if you increase the photograph, yes, Sansari sir is visible in this particular photograph, and so many students participated. It's a witness. Now see the skill, art, performing arts or acting, you can learn from N.S.S platform also. Now how it is giving you this what you can say what is the role of N.S.S in molding your personality? So it is problem solving skill. I told you, I am not going to repeat everything. Decision making, I have already explained that what is this. Critical thinking, thinking out of the box. Sometimes traditional way of doing a particular work may not be so fruitful. So how you can do it in creative manner or different manner, that is what critical thinking is. And the best part we learned during the time of pandemic, 2 years. I think everyone agree with me. When everything was locked down, we celebrated yoga day online. Students were performing, making what you can say reels or videos, taking photographs and then making a particular video type of activity to make people aware about the importance of yoga. They were doing it alone in either bedroom or in hall or their drawing room or balcony or somewhere on the terrace. But they prepared that, made that PPT, this one videos, and shared it, combined in collage, and then it spread throughout. See what type of creativity is. I think when pulse oximeter and other things were in scarcity, many colleges, even I think Thakur College done a fantastic job. The students were involved into the what you can say facilitating the ventilators to the patients who were admitted and seriously ill. A great job. That critical thinking is coming from what challenges. जैसे बोलते हैं ना कि necessity is the mother of all discoveries, inventions. So when there is a necessity, then automatically you can have that particular thing of critical thinking. तो ये चीजें आपको एनएसएस के थ्रू आता है, क्योंकि कभी कभी ऐसी डिफिकल्टी आती है जहां पे आपको ये चीज परफॉर्म करनी होती है. कोपिंग विथ स्ट्रेस, that is also very important. I think the first session Professor Amrita Sahasrabudhe madam took on this aspect, and she was talking about stress and something like that. Yes,
sir.
she was talking about stress and stressors and other things also. So this is very important. Stress is the root cause of all our problems. When we say what is health, so आप लोग definition बोलते हैं ना कि health is physical, mental and social well-being. तो जो मेंटल है वो सोशल भी हो सकता है, जो मेंटल है वो फिजिकल भी हो सकता है. एवरीथिंग इज लिंक्ड. यू कैन नॉट कीप इन सेपरेटली दैट physical will not become mental and mental will not become physical. So stress level and stress buster, what is that? That particular values and that particular skill we can learn from NSS. ज्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जाऊंगा, मैडम ने उस दिन आपको डिटेल में समझाया है, सो उसके लिए हमको ये नहीं करना है. सेल्फ अवेयरनेस. I think most of NSS volunteers now they are ready with what is their strength, what are the their weaknesses, what are their opportunities. SWOT analysis करते हैं ना आप लोग, challenges, so that every NSS volunteer of every college is aware of. So you are self-aware. Secondly, most of students they become focused after 2 years of NSS ki what they want to be in their life. That is another what you can say impact on their personality development. Helping them to live a healthy and productive life. When in NSS we are taking various sessions on what you can say health, hygiene, environment, malaria, waterborne disease, epidemics, pandemics. So that will orient them, that will educate them, that will make aware about these problems, and then they will keep all what you can say precautions. They will maintain those precautions so that they are not falling ill, and they are taking care of their near and dear ones, their family members. They are taking care of them. Vaccination program, they are involved into the pulse polio immunization and other immunization programs. So they are aware that what is the importance of that particular immunization program. So they will make people aware that go to this particular health unit or go to this particular clinic or municipality hospital to get your child vaccinated. So they are keeping themselves healthy by preventive medicine, we can say, and then they are working in society, so they are also taking care of social medicine. That is very important. So helping them to live a healthy and productive life. So both ways it is working, not only for them but also for society. Now this is what is personality. I think that particular aspect has already been spoken by Madam Amrita Sahasrabudhe, but here you should also know that what is personality or personal development, how it will help you. So it is something where you are becoming introvert, and you're also thinking about improving yourself. सबसे सिंपल चीज मैं बताऊं आपको, that whatever you are doing in the evening for some time, some people they do it in the morning, early morning, some people do it in the evening, some people they do it at the bedtime. You just experience that what action you have done in that last 12 hours, 18 hours of your day, whether it was productive, whether it was positive in approach or negative in approach. See, you may do wrong things also. That does not mean your intentions were wrong, but try to visualize that, try to analyze that, and once you start doing this, you will find there is a change, there is a transformation in your personality. So once again, here it is there. So no need for repetition, that it is increasing your self-awareness. What N.S.S is doing, it is increasing your self-awareness through personality development. Your self-esteem is going up. It is increasing your various skills. आप लोगों को अभी देखो एक्सेल भी आता है, वर्ड भी आता है, मेल भी अच्छे से कर लेते हो, वीडियोस भी बना लेते हो, शॉर्ट फिल्म भी बना लेते हो, पोस्टर मेकिंग भी कर लेते हो, डांस भी कर लेते हो, स्ट्रीट प्ले भी कर लेते हो, you can do acting also. So many, what you can say, varieties, personality. So you are transformed. NSS has transformed you, and it fulfills your aspirations. So wherever you will join in job, because job market is there open for you, so they will, and there you will face so many challenges, and I think NSS will 100% help you in progressing those particular qualities in you and in progress of your life also. These are certain, what you can say, photographs. Here you can see that an NSS volunteer, she is doing some speech, confidence. Here you are saying that there is one photograph where students are exposed to DG Locker, you know, one of the activities under Digital India program the colleges are conducting, and this is giving confidence. So now the speakers, both the speakers were our NSS volunteers, the resource person were NSS volunteers. So that confidence is coming in their, what you can say, skills and their body language, where they can interact with the community, they can interact with the student community, they can interact with the society to make them aware about the digital progress of our country and how to utilize that digital progress in their day-to-day life. जिसको हम बोलते हैं ना socializing the technology or social technology, that is very important. Unless and until there is a socialization of technology and technology is social, we will not progress. If India has to be a developed nation, we have to have what? Social technology and socialization of technology. Some people may learn it slowly, some people may be very quick, some people may not learn at all, so you have to do some refresher type of activities for them, hands-on experience to them, and then they will realize the importance of technical or technological advancement. So I stop here. Thank you very much. Thank you, Sonar sir. Thank you, entire team NSS.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Nice.
Thank you so
As the pro- as the program ends, a volunteer, Rishi will propose a vote of thanks. Over to you, Rishi.
Good evening, sir.
Acha, if they have any questions, they can ask. No questions? ठीक है.
Good evening, sir. We request everyone to submit their feedback form to avail the certificate. I, Rishi Shah, on behalf of NSS Cell University of Mumbai, NSS Unit B28 and Department of English of Nagendas Khanwala College of Commerce, Arts and Management Studies Autonomous, consider it my privilege to propose the vote of thanks for this webinar. We are extremely grateful to Dr. Vivek J. Chaube for addressing us on this topic. He took valuable time out from his busy schedule to do this for us. I am sure all the participants must have benefited immensely from today's topic NSS and personality development. Dr. Vivek Chaube's extensive knowledge and passion for the subject matter were evident throughout the presentation, and it was an honor to have him share his insights with us. Your words of wisdom and guidance have been an inspiration to us all and will undoubtedly help us in our future endeavors. We are deeply grateful for your time and effort in preparing and delivering such a captivating talk. Your contribution to this event has been invaluable, and we appreciate your willingness to share your expertise with us. I am also grateful to our director, Dr. Mrs. N.C. Jose, our principal, Professor Dr. Mausami Datta, and vice principal and IQAC coordinator, Dr. Mona Mehta, area coordinator of Western Suburban District of the University of Mumbai, and NSS program officer, Dr. Vivek J. Chaube, Dr. Vaisali Godeswar, and head of English department, Associate Professor Nita Dote, conveyor of the program, Assistant Professor Nankishore Sonar, for rendering us constant support. I also thank our management, the NKES, for giving us the opportunity to organize this event. I extend a big thanks to all our NSS faculty as well as the faculty of the English department and student leaders for their cooperation. As no program can be a success without an audience. I would like to thank all our participants too. We hope you have taken away a useful lesson from today's session. Thank you all for making this event such a success with your patient presence. We have posted the feedback form in the chat box. Make sure you fill the feedback form and then sign up. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rishi. Thank you. And my sincere thanks to Heth, you know,
Thank you, sir.
for
Yes.
making this PPT because I was very busy and she has done a wonderful job. And thank you, Sonar sir, for giving me an
Thank you, sir.
opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
May I
Nice
leave now,
session, sir.
sir? There is a meeting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot.
Every लिंक ओपन नहीं हो रहा है एक सेकेंड मेरे को देखने दे
Please try refreshing because it's opening from my side.
Today's meeting is over now, no? Meeting is finished now, no?
yes the meeting is finished you can leave once you submit the feedback form
Okay, I am done feedback form. Bye.
yes thank
Thank
you
you.
Isha, can I leave now?
yes sir
Okay. Thank you.
thank you sir
Ma'am, can I leave the meeting?
Sure.
Sir, can I leave the meeting?
Yes, you can leave the meeting.